Hello everyone! In this lesson, we will learn about next steps you can take to continue developing your WordPress skills. Because while we have come to the end of this course, I don't want to leave you hanging. I want to give you clear paths forward to continue growing. First, let's review what we've learned so far in the course. We learned how to use WordPress to create as many pages as we would like. We learned how to create as many blog posts and blog categories as we would like. We learned how to create a photo gallery. And we learned how to create an interactive contact page. Now, those are the building blocks for most websites, but sometimes you'll want to do more. Now, there is an infinite number of different things you might want to do with your website, so I can't possibly prepare you for every scenario, but what I can do is let you know the steps that I take personally when I want to do something new or custom or unique with my WordPress websites. So here are the steps and/or topics that we will review throughout the remainder of this lesson. We will go through these one by one in detail, and let's start up at the top with Googling. Okay, so the first thing I want to stress here is that the WordPress community is absolutely huge. About 27% of the entire web runs on WordPress. So this means whenever we want to do something with WordPress but we aren't sure how to do it, chances are someone on the internet has already asked the same question we have and they've already received an amazing answer. So whenever I need to do something with WordPress but I don't know how to, I just Google for WordPress, how do I blank? Where blank is obviously whatever you're trying to achieve. Now I know Googling and clicking on random search results can be stressful because you don't know which websites are safe to visit. So here's a list of my favorite websites. If you see any of these domains in your Google search results, I'd recommend clicking on them right away. Codex.wordpress.org. This is the official WordPress documentation website. Stack Overflow. WordPress.stackexchange.com. YouTube.com. WordPress.org/support. That's the official WordPress message board or forum. CSStricks.com and WPBeginner.com. Now, by all means, I'm not saying that if a website isn't on this list, you shouldn't visit it. I'm not saying that at all. These are simply websites that have great reputations, are safe, and that I've had positive experiences with. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to cover in this lesson, which is simply never underestimate the power of Google. There's a running joke that web developers basically make a living for Googling all day. And there's definitely some truth to that joke. So at this point, now that we've worked through this course together and you have a general understanding of the WordPress vocabulary and how the puzzle pieces fit together, now the world is yours. All this information is at your fingertips. And with your new WordPress vocabulary, I think you'll understand more of it than you give yourself credit for. All right, let's move on to the next topic, which is free plugins versus premium plugins. Let me begin by saying that throughout this entire course, all of the plugins that we've used have been free plugins. So from the admin dashboard within the left-hand sidebar, when we click on plugins and then we click on add new, this collection of thousands of plugins that we can search through, these are all free plugins. There is, however, a whole other separate world of premium plugins. A premium plugin costs money, but offers more advanced features than a free plugin might have. Now, if I just said that all the plugins we see on this screen are free, you might be wondering, where can we find the premium plugins? Well, there is not a single unified list of all premium plugins. Instead, they are scattered throughout the web, each with their own website. You purchase a premium plugin through an external third-party website. And once your purchase order is complete, you'll be given a zip file which contains the plugin. You save that zip file to your computer, and then back in your WordPress admin dashboard, if you click on plugins in the left-hand sidebar, and then click on add new, now you can leverage this upload plugin button. So when you click on that button, then you simply select the zip file that you were given from the publisher of the premium plugin that you purchased. Now I do want to bring something to your attention before you go out and start purchasing any premium plugins. So with free plugins, all of the plugins that we can search through the WordPress admin dashboard, Amongst those thousands of free plugins, we can rest assured that the WordPress team has reviewed and approved each plugin. This means that the free plugins have been reviewed and scanned, and they are indeed safe and don't contain any malicious code that could display secret ads on our website or steal our passwords or anything else evil like that. We do not get that same peace of mind with premium plugins. Since each premium plugin lives on its own third-party website, it's up to us to do our own research and determine if the publisher of a premium plugin is reputable and trustworthy. So off the top of my head, I know that Pippin's Plugins and Elegant Themes are two examples of reputable, trustworthy premium plugin creators. I'm not affiliated with them, they're just well known and have great reputations. Now there are countless other trustworthy premium plugin creators, but you get my point. It's a matter of word of mouth and searching for reviews of plugins and companies on Google. So long story short, I would always begin by searching for a free plugin, and only if you cannot find a free plugin to do what you need to do, only at that point would I venture into the premium plugin market. And then before you reach for your credit card to buy the premium plugin, first make sure that the company you're buying from is reputable and trustworthy. Usually a quick Google search for "is blank legit" will do the trick. Okay, now changing gears, next let's talk about free themes versus premium themes. Now this is basically the exact same situation as free plugins versus premium plugins, so I'm not going to repeat literally everything. However, if we go into our admin dashboard and click on Appearance in the left-hand sidebar, and then click Add New to add a new theme, all of these themes that we can search through from within our WordPress admin area, these are all free themes. But there's a whole other world out there of premium themes. So just like with plugins, I recommend searching through the free themes, but if you can't find a free theme that you like, then it might be time to venture into the premium theme market. So just like premium plugins, premium themes live on third-party websites. So once you find a premium theme that you like and you complete your purchase order, again, they will give you a zip file, which contains the theme, and then back in your admin dashboard, if you just click on Appearance and then Add New, now you can leverage the Upload Theme button and just select the zip file of the theme that you purchased. Okay, so at this point so far, we've talked about Google researching when it comes to WordPress. We've discussed premium plugins and premium themes. And with just those three tools, a lot of people are able to create a job or business or career for themselves of creating WordPress websites for clients. There is, however, another way to create even more unique or custom solutions with WordPress, and that is to create your own theme. So if you don't love any of the themes you've looked at, whether they are free or premium, and you want 100% control over the way things look, your best bet is to simply create your own new theme yourself. Now, creating a theme does require you to learn how to write code, so this option is not for everyone, but I can say that it's not nearly as scary as it might sound. Now, if this route of coding and creating your own themes sounds interesting to you, here's the path that I would recommend. So first, before worrying specifically about WordPress themes, begin by learning the basics of two computer languages named HTML and CSS. These two languages have nothing to do with WordPress specifically, but instead, these are the two languages that every website on the planet is created from. There are tons of excellent guides on the internet to help you learn HTML and CSS. Now, once you're comfortable with HTML and CSS, then you can look for a guide to WordPress theme files and a language named PHP. I know those last couple of sentences might have sounded like meaningless technobabble, and again, the coding path is not for everyone, so don't feel like you need to follow it. But if it's something that you are at all interested in, I really encourage you to give it a go. Because I've taught coding to countless people, and one of the most common things I hear back is, "Hey, this is really difficult, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be." Anyways, long story short, you don't need to be a genius to get into code. And on the other hand, nor do you need to code to be an insanely successful WordPress creator. So the choice is yours. Follow the path that sounds the most interesting to you. Okay? And that's going to bring things to a close. I encourage you to keep experimenting, keep building new things, and most importantly, take advantage of the course's discussion features to ask myself and your fellow students any questions you might have. WordPress is all about community, so let's continue to share our best tips and tricks and resources with each other. I want to thank you for coming along on this journey. We all speak the same basic WordPress vocabulary now, and I'm excited to see what you create with it. Remember to have fun during the process and maybe help a friend or family member get started themselves. Because a lot of people would love to create websites, but they don't know where to begin. And you teaching them WordPress is one of the best ways for you to keep learning yourself. Anyways, take care, and I'll see you around.